Hey, silence. First chapter, first line, by the way. Okay. One April afternoon, right after lunch, my husband announced that he wanted to leave me. If you have been looking for a post-breakup book that is filled with raw, feminine rage, Days of Abandonment by Elena Ferrante is the book for you. Now, this entire book is an intense portrayal of all the emotional states that our protagonist named Olga goes through after her husband of 15 years decides to abandon her, at first for no apparent reason. So naturally her initial reaction is one of like calm and composure, but then that very quickly changes into disbelief. She is unable to wrap her head around the fact that this has actually happened to her life. This is her new reality. Soon, she puts two and two together and she's able to figure out exactly how she was deceived all those years leading up to this point, and that gives birth to her black mania for destruction. Because yes, what do you mean I can't destroy the world after I find out that this IIT Delhi dude who quoted me by saying that he has never had a girlfriend actually enjoys being a spare dildo on the shelves of every woman he has ever known? The book also brings in the concept of the practical consequences of abandonment, which I feel like is something we often overlook when we're reading heartbreak literature of this kind, because it's almost always about the emotions, and that makes sense. But here you see Olga trying to get repair work done at her home, where the repair workers are trying to make sexual comments to her just because they know that she's single and there's no man at home. Or when in the middle of the night she's trying to get rid of lizards which her kids are scared of, but she's also scared of. If nothing else, this book will leave you feeling so grateful that you didn't have kids with that loser. Olga also goes through that stage where she hates men and she hates the idea of love, and she's just so mentally done that she experiences derealization and actually loses her grip on reality, aka goes crazy according to the society. But then eventually, well, I want you all to read the book, so I'm not going to tell you what eventually happens, but this one was an absolute 10 on 10 read for me. I really thoroughly enjoyed this.